Gotham Knights. So, when you hear this title, you would assume that most people would probably be happy about it, probably, want it because a lot of fans have been craving a new Arkham-like game ever since the last Arkham Knight came out several years ago. And it gives us a new opportunity to play as the Bat family that isn't Batman, which is kind of cool, but also kind of not cool. But regardless, it's something new, and a lot of people you would think would be looking forward to something that's Arkham-esque. Well, that is not necessarily the case. I just wanted to get the big bat out of the room. I know, I'm sorry, bad puns. Anyways, so I just wanted to get that out of the way before we officially start doing the unboxing, because I know this game has gone under a lot of criticism and probably will continue to go under a lot of criticism as it stands. Now, all I'm going to say is I spent my money so y'all don't have to spend yours. I did genuinely want to buy it. I mean, I am to an extent hyped for this. I am not expecting an Arkham game out of this, nor am I here to review the game since I A, haven't already played it yet, and B, this is not the video for it. But I just wanted to give a little quick disclaimer on that, because I already know I'm gonna have people be like, oh my god, you wasted your money and this and that. I probably did to an extent. I'm not even gonna lie with you, but I'm excited for it regardless. And you know what, at the end of the day, the statue that's in there looks pretty freaking nice. So at the very least, if I get anything out of it, I get a very nice statue out of the whole box. So with that being said, I think it just really adds so nicely to the fact that there's a nice little tear over there in the corner, because why not? You know, as if my hopes and dreams of this game haven't already been dashed by the millions of negative reviews already freaking out there. But you know what? I'm not gonna let reviews kind of dictate whether I like a game or not. No offense, IGN, but you be giving out some of the weirdest scores to the weirdest games out there that I don't think necessarily deserve it. But at the end of the day, I know that this game has a lot of flaws too, regardless. So IGN might be right in this case. I don't know. We'll have to see. But like I said, this is not a review. This is simply me unboxing this for y'all and going over each individual thing that's in here. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up, shall we? Okay, so what I decided to do was to go ahead and just take everything out because, well, mostly everything out, not the statue just yet, but because usually when I do unboxings of collector's edition stuff, I'm fiddling around with it. I'm like, okay guys, while I make the worst noise known to man as I'm scraping the plastic along the side of the box. So I'd rather not do that and harm y'all's ears in that sense. So I figured I would just, like I said, already open this stuff up and then we'll go through it as it is. So on the top of the box, right, there's this plastic covering on the statue, obviously, and then on the top of it though, there's these two little sections, and both of them had the game itself, of course, the Gotham Knights game. I got it for the Xbox Series X. I've heard some things may be kind of interesting with the Xbox version, even more so than the other ones. That's besides the case. It's the game, it's there. That's what I can ask for, right? Anyways, there's also this, which I guess this is part of the deluxe edition itself from the game. I think that this has something to do, it's concept art, and there's also a disc in here? No? Or, I think this is where you can put the game as well. I guess if you wanted to. An LED book. Wait, what? Okay, I may be kind of, just a little not right in the brain for a second. But as you can see, it says right here that this is an LED book. I don't know if it's saying this is, or there's something else to it. I don't freaking know. But anyways, so most of this, guys, is just somewhat of concept art, and I'll go through each page. So this is obviously the Bat family here, and then, wow, some turrets and some guns. How exciting. I'm sorry, I'm being a little cynical today. I know I am very much looking forward to the game, but I think I just had to add a little cynical to my, unboxing. And that's fine. Perfectly fine, right? But you know what? If I will give this game anything, I genuinely do like the look of it overall, right? I genuinely think that a lot of the environment looks pretty nice. I mean, I don't know if I would say that graphic-wise it's up to par with next gen, like, you know, graphics and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I still think it's a really nice looking game. I think there's a lot going on for this game. Oh, see, that's kind of cool. I really like Harley's design. You know what? I genuinely do like Harley's design. I think I liked her Arkham ones better, but you know what? It's kind of hard because a lot of people are going to keep, you know, saying, oh, this was better in Arkham and this and that, even though this is technically not related to the Arkham games, but it is what it is, right? I am very interested to see this. Court of Owls I have not fully gotten into, but knowing them and knowing a little bit about them, I'm still very much interested to see what the story has to offer. And then they put like this weird like disc section here. I think you can just put the game there if you wanted to. And then of course there's like a user guide for the statue. Interesting. The code for DLC exclusive stuff, which I'll go ahead and show y'all. Just kidding. I'm not gonna show y'all the code. I ain't that stupid. Like I said, I might not be the brightest, but I'm definitely not that stupid to show the code. This was actually under the game as well. I think this is just a whole map of Gotham City. So, oh wow. Yeah, so this is the whole map of Gotham City in itself, and let me get that for you. Yeah, so I believe, if I am not mistaken here, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else in between, this is going to be bigger than Arkham Knight. I don't know, because I believe they said there's 5 different districts. I don't know how true that is. I mean, it kind of looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be bigger than Arkham Knight. But still, I'm very much interested to see how those regions are going to interact, and especially since apparently civilians are going to be on here. Now, if I beat up a few civilians, y'all better not be calling GCPD on me. Listen, sometimes you just got to release a little stress, especially when your parent bat dad dies, you know. Anywho, let's go on and get into the statue, shall we? Jason, you need to move your big muscles out of the way, sir. They're kind of getting in the way of me building this. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Whew. Okay. Putting that statue together was a little bit of a, not gonna lie, a little bit of a handful. It gave my fingers a little workout to try and fit everything through these tiny holes in. Never mind. So anyways, actually I didn't even notice these before, but these were kind of like also on top of the statue. Once you were unboxing things, I think this is actually really cool. So this shows you your certificate of authenticity for the collector's edition itself. I guess only 20,000 were made in general, and signed by Jim Lee, which I think that's actually pretty cool. If y'all know, I believe he's chief of something. He's chief of something in DC Comics. Don't quote me, but I know he does something really big with DC Comics. But that's actually really awesome. And then I also got, which I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it's an augmented reality pin. It's like a key and some kind of pin, but there's like something else you can do on the back with it. I'm not 100% sure what that does, but I'm very interested to find out. I'm gonna have to try it out, I guess. So anyways, I'm sure many of y'all are awaiting the grand reveal for the statue, and honestly it looks really good. Like, I can't complain about it. They could have added a little more cake to Nightwing. Just kidding. But for real, I think it actually looks really good, guys. Like, this is what the statue looks in itself. Basically what I was trying to put together were all these little pieces, like all the staff, the guns, and everything else. But yeah, like, for a statue, this honestly looks really good. So you got Tim Drake in the front, Nightwing over here, Jason Todd, and then you've got Barbara Gordon, which I don't know why I just said Nightwing and then everybody else's name. But whatever, right? So the statue overall, like I said, I think it looks really nice and detailed. I don't even really have any of the Bat family besides Batman himself in my collection as it is. So wherever I'm going to find space, Lord only knows, because if you notice over there, I barely have any space, but we're going to find space over there, and I want to try and put him by Batman if I can. But yeah, I genuinely think that this is a nice piece. Like, this is probably one of my favorite I would say this is probably one of my favorite collector's edition statues I've gotten. Just because the detail on them is pretty nice, and, you know, for having 4 different figures on one statue, you don't usually get that on almost any statue for collector's editions. So I think this is a really nice grab. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I've got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think there was really anything else in here. Like I said, overall, I don't know what to expect from Gotham Knights. I still have hopes. Those hopes may have dwindled a little bit as we've gotten closer to the release date. But at the end of the day, I'm very excited and I can't wait to play it. If everything goes accordingly, I should be posting this very soon, and I should be streaming it also very soon after I post this. So feel free to come check me out while I stream and give my first impressions on it. But with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you all checking out my unboxing of this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching, and I will see all of y'all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.